Hey there, everybody. Happy July the 3rd, almost July the 4th. I hope all of you are having a wonderful Independence Day weekend. I've got travel folios to go into the shop. This is my first expedition in folios, and I gotta tell you, I really did enjoy it. These are travel related. They come with a vintage piece of ephemera from National Geographic magazine. So we're just going to kind of crack these open and just take a quick look here. These are $10 at my Etsy store. It'll be about $4 to ship these. Each one comes, like I said, with a piece of vintage ephemera from National Geographic magazine. This little folio is called France. Now, that doesn't mean that the folio is crammed full of things about France. It's a travel folio. So it kind of runs the gamut, and we'll kind of go through this in just a minute. Historical France, the evolution of a nation. If you are, of course, and we're all familiar with National Geographic magazine, these, extraordinary maps, these wonderful images. I can't really fold this out all the way and show you all the goodness here because it's so big. So it almost is like a wall map or something like that. So let's talk about travel. This year we're able to go places and do things. We're a lot freer this year than we were in the pandemic of 2020. So this can be, of course, you've got a little 3x3 mini book here. So you can take images from your folio and craft yourself a little junk journal or a little travel journal, or maybe, this is a wish journal and it's wishing you could go to wishing you could travel, where are you going to travel? Or maybe it's just a look back at places that you did travel, where did you go? What did you do? Who did you go with? We've got art trading coin blanks for you to play with here. I can't really unpack this whole thing because I've got it packed in here in a way that's really presentable, and I like it. We've got a fish. Did you go on a fishing trip? This one says, take me out to the ball game. Did you go to a ball game? Where did you fly? And how long did it take you to get there? Did you wonder when you visited this wonderful place? Did you find adventures? Did you follow your dreams? Did you voyage? Were you a happy traveler when you were on the road? So we've got a lot of word cues here. I've got art trading card blanks, just all kinds of little things to remind you about travel. Did you travel for a special occasion? Was it a honeymoon? Was it a wedding? Did you see wildlife? Did you experience pulling out a map and going to different places to see the sights? We've got all kinds of things in here for you to play with. Did you attend a special event where there were guests and gifts? Did you receive an invitation? Now this is a coffee dyed piece. This says, you can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. I love that, Mary Tyler Moore. The motto should not be forgive one another, rather understand one another. And I think that is a really important thing to know when you are traveling. So that's kind of this side of the folio. Now on this side, you have some vintage photographs. Now these, I just cut them out of books. This one says, go explore. An art trading card, a little piece of packaging from a a gift I received lately. We think about packing, we think about going places. What are we going to put in our suitcase? What are we going to put in our bag? What are we going to take on the plane? What are we going to do for carry-on? There's just so much to talk about here, so much to think about. This is a small packet of ephemera for you to, again, work with, whether you choose to do the mini book thing or do, maybe you're preparing your planner for next year. Now this would be a great little jump off place if you're planning to go places next year. Maybe you're planning on some travel. Maybe you're planning to retire. Maybe that is going to encourage you to do a cuisine tour. My sister and brother-in-law recently went to to New Orleans, but they were there for a funeral, but they really love to go and kind of check out the restaurants. Now, this is a guest check. This reminds you to, you know, where did you eat? What did you eat? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Was it different than what you had from home? A few note cards here. We've got a bookmark and more ephemera in the back, more cardstock right here. So a great little jump off place, and like I said, they're all bound with this little sari ribbon right here. So that is historical France, so we'll just put her over there. Now this one is, and you can see that these would make a sweet little warm up in the morning, a cool down in the evening, a wonderful way to get your crafty day started. So we have the packet of ephemera here. We have photographs that I cut from a book. Are you experiencing Legoland? Did you do that? Did you go to the movies? There's a travel. The word travel here. Did you go to visit a child, maybe a new grandchild, a new grandbaby? Did you see waterfalls while you were gone? Did you experience nature? Did you experience the beautiful color of the fallen leaves? How about water? Did you see water where you were going? Was there a pond or a pool or a swimming pool that you enjoyed? You've got all kinds of little cues back here. It's time for an adventure, an encouraging word. Now, there's other stuff in here. Oh, I did want to show you these really fun postcards. Now, look at that. Is that not the coolest thing ever? This is the Blethen House Inn and Motel, Foxcroft, Maine, and it's got the 7-digit phone number here. I don't know what year this was, but I just think it's super neat. TV in each room, dining room, modern cocktail lounge. You gotta wonder what that looks like. All right, so we've got that one here, and then you've got your guest check and more pieces of cardstock to play with, your 3x3 mini book. We've got some chippies here for inspiration. Did you play cards while you were gone? You know, that used to be, I read a lot of English mysteries, you know, and they always happen like at a, you know, people would go to the country for the weekend or go to a country house and spend 3 weeks and, you know, have wonderful food. And there seemed to always be a card game, you know, whether you were playing gin rummy or whether you were playing bridge or whatever. My favorite thing is to go where I've never been. And that was a great little quote to put into a travel folio. You mean so much to me. Did you go to a coffee house? What was it like? Was there music there? Did you enjoy it? Did you see the mountains? Did you see the wonderful sea to shining sea? You've got some note cards here. Again, you know, the special event. Did you go to a special event? And more cardstock and ephemera to fill up the back here. Now, this postcard is just a kind of a geisha girl. Japanese postcard right here. Now this is a traveler's map of Britain and Ireland. This is from 2000. So again, another sweet piece of ephemera here. Now we're going to put this one to the side. And if you're looking for these in the store, just remember that you're looking for this. Now, this is the title of the folio. So this one is Italy, historical Italy. Got this very same things in here that are in the other folios, so I'm not going to go through this one. It is, you know, it's basically, they're all the same things, you guys. Just, it's the same thing, kind of thing, but not the exact same thing. Because what fun would that be to do something exactly the same, right? All right, let's take a look at this one. Like I said, you know, a fun little thing to, you know, maybe you're working from home and you've got, you know, you've got a little space between your appointments or between your phone calls or whatever. This would be a sweet little thing to just put on your desk and play with all day long while you're working from home. Again, another folio And this one does have a Mickey Mouse postcard in it. I think that is a vintage postcard right there. Just all kinds of things to wonder, to play with. This one's called Europe, and we've got these big maps. This was from June 2005. All right, so we've got this one. We've got one more to look at. These are $10, $4 to ship to you. A sweet little gift to buy for yourself or for someone else. Everything that I do, and you guys know this, is recycled, repurposed. We give the orphan papers, cards, stock, whatever, a home, and then you guys give it its permanent home. So you give it its forever home. So we have another folio here for you. You can see basically the same kind of things in here. Lots of sweetness. Let's take a look at the postcard. Ah, this is pretty. This is Prometheus in Rockefeller Center. And again, you know, I'm not really sure what year this is, but these are vintage postcards right here. This is Spain and Portugal. So again, if you go to the store, just look for this, Spain and Portugal. And that will identify your particular portfolio. I hope that you guys really do like this idea and have as much fun creating your travel portfolio as I did making these elements for you. It was a lot of fun. You're going to see a lot of different things in the Etsy store over the next month and a half. We're really just bumping up our game over at Etsy. So it is about art supply journals, craft supply journals. I have some printables over there. I have kits over there. And now our portfolios have been added to our Etsy shop. I hope you guys have a wonderful July 4th holiday. And I will see you soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.